Hello YouTube. I'm here in Iloilo, and I think it's the biggest city in Panay Island. And I'm here only for 1 week, but it's a really beautiful place. It's a lot smaller, and like, if you look at the traffic, it's a lot less congested than Manila. So I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna learn together what Iloilo is all about. So there's this cool little mangrove that helps you get out of the shade a little bit. I always like stuff like that in a country where it's hot when you're from a cold country. You get so overheated here in the Philippines. You have to always drink water and find shade wherever you can find it. The first place I checked out was the SM City Mall in Iloilo. Filipinos build incredible malls. They integrate nature into the buildings, which brings peace while you shop. And one of the things you won't see in other malls around the world is these fresh juices that you can get in the malls in the Philippines. Very good. Iloilo also has a lot of these overpasses that help you cross the highway. Helps you get out of the sun too. So today my goal is to make it to the Museum of Iloilo. It's like a cultural heritage museum, and I think it will be cool to learn more about Iloilo history, because I don't really know much about it. It's really in central Philippines. It's a long way from Manila. I also decided to walk to it because I needed the exercise. However, one cool thing is that the Grab app does work in Iloilo. So you can order a taxi on your phone, which is not the case in a lot of Filipino cities. That's really nice. Even big cities like Lucena, you have to hail a cab just like a normal resident, you know, which is a little bit more difficult. I like ordering it in the app because then you don't have to negotiate the price or anything. I definitely feel like the air is more cleaner here in Iloilo. And it still has a lot of the American stores. You can see there's a McDonald's over there. And they have Mang Inasal too. I noticed too that the jeepneys are a little bit smaller, which is interesting. It seems like every city has a little bit different style of jeepney. Like the ones in Manila are a lot bigger. The ones in Marinduque, I think they're the same ones as Manila. They're like big, but these ones are kind of like low to the ground. It's like they're only a couple inches off the road. So it's interesting. Every different city has its own style of jeepney and its own culture. Very cool in the Philippines how the vines take over everything. They're really wild. This is, but it kind of divides the city. I've noticed a lot of cities are divided by a river, but maybe we'll learn more about that at the Iloilo Museum. The bridge is painted very beautifully as well. Beautiful. Maganda, as they say here in Philippines. So it looks like we made it here. It was about an hour walk from my hotel, but it was kind of fun. A bit of an adventure walking here.
Panay Island is located in the western Visayas region of the Philippines. Iloilo City is the most populous city in the region, and it is located on the southeast coast of Panay Island. For the people of Iloilo, weaving is part of their cultural heritage. The term habal refers to weaving, woven cloth, blankets and skirts, and looms for textile production since the pre-colonial 16th century. The traditional weaving of the Panay, people both sustain their lives and promote their cultural heritage. Panay weavers have been noted for their textiles from cotton, silkworm cocoons, and even pineapple. In terms of harvesting silk, Panay people would need 2,000 silkworm cocoons for a single dress. When the Spanish arrived in Iloilo, the people there already had a strong trade relationship with ancient China. The Spanish used force to depress the relationship between Iloilo and China. Here is a Spanish sword excavated in Iloilo. However, the people of Iloilo were not easily controlled. Here are some typical weapons from Iloilo.
A really cool place. I'm here at St. Anne's Parish Church in Iloilo, and it's a huge, beautiful Spanish cathedral, and like the courtyard is really beautiful too. There's like marble everywhere. Definitely feels like you're at like a Spanish or Italian cathedral. I'm here now in Garen Farm. It's about 90 minutes outside of Iloilo City. And it's a privately owned farm, and it's a popular tourist attraction. Mainly for this one shrine they have up on a hill that's made to look like heaven. And it's really like, it's white, and it has a big statue of, I think, the Divine Mercy, Jesus. And so I'm most looking forward to checking that out. But I'm here in this like flower tunnel, which is also super cool. So I just spotted the shrine. It's right up there to my right, and you have to climb a big staircase up in the mountain to see it. So that's what we're doing now. There's a nice meadow here too. But anyway, I'm glad I took some time to get out into the countryside of Iloilo, because that's really what I enjoy most about traveling, is seeing like beautiful nature and stuff. I'm not a huge into a city person, you know. I'm always glad when I get out of Manila and go down to the countryside. It's a lot more peaceful and relaxing. Looks like a fun little place for a family to run around. Mushrooms and all kinds of fun things. Oh, and I guess over here is some houses for birds. That's cute. I see some doves and some blackbirds. So it's interesting, there's some different scenes from the Bible here, and it starts out with Adam and Eve in the garden, and it has the sign of the scene in English and in Filipino, which is cool, so that they give it to us in English so we can understand it. And then this scene, I believe, is Noah's Ark. Looks like it's got monkeys, geese, iguanas. Let's check out up here. Bears, zebra, kangaroos, leopards, deer, pandas. Oh, and I guess this wooden structure here is the ark. And then up here must be Noah. And he's got some cute little squirrels at his feet. Wow, this is a nice view up on top of the ark. Very cool. Very nice. They really put in a lot of effort to making this look nice for tourists, which I appreciate. And then over here, this guy, I believe that's Moses, because the next scene is about the 10 Commandments. So there's Moses with the 10 Commandments, and the tablets are actually written in Hebrew, I think, which is a cool little touch. And then they have the 10 Commandments here written in English and Filipino, so the tourists can read it, which is nice. This way to Divine Mercy, Dark Meditation Tunnel, and Heavenly Scenario. Nice. So it says, please read, concentrate, and believe. Alright, let's check it out. I hope Don't know if you'll be able to see anything, but looks like this is the entrance, and this is called the meditation tunnel. Very dark indeed. People say that when they have an experience of heaven, that it does kind of feel like a tunnel. So I think that this place is trying to recreate that. Wow. We have angels on our sides. As we approach the gates of heaven. So that was pretty cool, but now I got a lot of stairs to walk down. But I'm glad I went to that. I saw some photos of it online, and I'm glad I took the trip about an hour and a half outside of the city to come check out this farm and look at that shrine. So thank you for coming to experience that with me.